Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you tuning in once again. So I thought I'd do a little throwback tonight. I was digging through some models, just kind of moving some stuff around, and I found my old 1990 Mercury Cougar that I built when I was like 17 years old. This has been back in 1990. And I recently had just built the same model kit just a few months ago. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to do a little comparison from kind of a childhood build to one now. This was pretty rough looking. It was kind of nasty, so I tried to clean it the best I could, but the paint's kind of almost like cracked on or something. It was clear coated, I do know that. I'm sure of that. Well, let's take you over the bench and we'll show you the comparisons. It's kind of cool looking. So let's go to the bench and take a look. All right, guys, there's that comparison between the two. So obviously we have the new Cougar coming around that we just finished up in 2024. And the other one coming around that was finished back in 1990, back when I was 17 years old. So, of course, being a kid, it's cool. We got to put all the ground effects on it and make it look all sweet looking, lower to the ground. So all those kit, or the body fender pieces and all that stuff, that all come in the kit. So you can do two versions on this build. It's kind of neat. I was surprised that was still kicking around. That made it through the archives over the years. And I don't know what was on the paint, but it was pretty nasty looking, and it didn't want to clean up too well, but I was surprised the mirrors and everything was there. I was really shocked at that. So it's still somewhat of a complete car, but we got the glue bomb going on all over it and everything else, so pretty cool. Painted interior, the seats with white rattle can over the black plastic. I don't believe I ever primed anything back in the day. So the Cougar in front of you right now, that has been primered, wet sanded, painted, cleared, polished. Where the one here coming around was just black paint on the black plastic. So live and learn. So on the interior, I can see on the old one, it's got gold armrest, gold on the steering wheel, stuff like that. And I'm sure it's got all kinds of different colors underneath. So the other thing I noticed I haven't changed much is the way I did my wheels and tires. So the rims and wheels are pretty much identical almost. You could probably take one off one and put on the other and you really wouldn't notice much difference. So those are very similar. I see the one wheel never got white lettered on the front. Just noticing that as it's coming around. Other than that, we'll take a little in-depth look at each of these and check out some of the big differences on the builds here. Okay, guys, so there's our two contestants sitting next to each other. So looking under the hood, we can see under the hood of the 1990 original version here, we had a lot of color going on. Apparently I must have had a nice fresh can of red tester spray paint, painted that black air box. You can see the old bleed through on it. Used all the chrome parts on it. Nothing black washed, anything like that. We got everything on there though. It's got an upper radiator hose, all that good stuff. So not too bad. Didn't do too bad on it. So yeah, got some blue valve covers. Looks like a blue intake. Good stuff. And looking at the current version, so this one's a little more toned down, realistic. None of the chrome was used under the hood. Everything was stripped down, repainted with flat aluminum, and then a little bit of black wash on it. More realistic look. The engine's painted all gray with aluminum heads, because that's how the prototype vehicle is. So a lot of difference there. Okay, we'll take a quick look underneath and compare the bottom sides here. Oh yeah, once again, that 1990 version, the original 1990 version. Like I said, I must have had that fresh can of red testers, because we got the rack painted red. I mean, it's something that I would probably do back when I was a kid, paint these parts up like this, and like, oh yeah, we separate everything out. I see the control arms, the lower control arms in the back, they're not even painted, they're just plastic. I don't even think the bottom of the car was painted, actually, it's just black plastic, for what it looks like. So the wheels are all nice and crooked. They all spin, which is kind of unusual. Oh, I think it's just bent on the just the tires not setting in the rim good. So yeah, so that's interesting there. But like I say, it's we got our share of, looks like Tester's Gold, probably with the little Tester's jar. So good stuff there. It's all complete, so that's, like I say, that was shocking. And then we have the one recently done. So we can see that was all flat black, the bottom, and just red shocks. That's all it's red on it. Probably a little more contemporary looking, a little more modest looking, I guess, if you want to go that route. So it'd be more realistic of what the actual car would probably look like. So we have our aluminum pieces under there, and the engine on this is painted in just a gray color, which these were back in the day. So pretty cool comparison. Like I say, I'm shocked that one made it over the years. So interesting on that. So we'll take a little close look at that interior. So one from back in the day, and also I'm looking at that sail panel, that cougar emblem on the panel. See, I would have did that with a paintbrush. So it tells me my hand was a lot more steady back then. Even the logo on the back, like the Mercury emblem, that was also done with a paintbrush. Get it to focus. If I quit shaking a little bit here. There we go. Ooh, check out that paint. Smooth, almost criminal. Yes, Glue Bomb City. So back that interior, I'm getting sidetracked here. Look at those gloss white seats. Now I can tell you that was probably painted right over top of the black plastic. Just, yeah. And dash was probably not even painted, just left that black plastic. Looking at the other side, closer to the steering wheel. So we got that gold inserts on the steering wheel. Like I say, the gold on the side of the door panel. I probably only had a couple colors on hand back in the day. That's probably all I had to use, so we had to use something on it, you know. That seat's looking pretty dingy. Yeah. So yeah, she's a Glue Bomb special, so it's, yeah. But kind of cool to compare it from then until now. And if I don't drop it, got a little run action going all the way down the body line there. It's pretty cool. Good stuff. Like I say, I'm very shocked that it's all intact yet. So take a look at that later edition. So the interior is a lot cleaner in this one here. Just nice and clean looking. Flipped around the other side, so it looks pretty good inside there. Yeah, a lot different. Even got a mirror in this one. So yeah, guys, there we have it. I just thought it was kind of cool to put the two together. So I know this one here would have been just tester spray can, because that was kind of my go-to, as the tester spray cans. No primer. I never primered any models back then. And that's probably done just right over top of the plastic. No wet sand, no polishing, no nothing like that. Just spray it and go. That's probably all it got. And the newer one that was done with MCW Absolute Black enamel with the airbrush, that was polished, clear coated, and probably polished again and all that fun stuff. So big difference over the time. Just the things you learn as you go. And I thought it was kind of cool, like I say, the tires are pretty much the same on how I did them back then. Because I remember doing the tires on this, I remember doing this kit. And how I did the tires, I thought, yep, I'll do it the same way because it looked pretty good. And they turned out about the same. So that was a pretty interesting fun fact there. So pretty cool. So there we have it, guys. One from 1990 on the left and the 2024 build on the right. So kind of cool how things improve over time and skills sharpen, all that good stuff. And that's just how it goes with anything. So models are no different. And it's kind of fun to see the progression of your, like say, your skill build as you kind of go along and keep building models. So just kind of a neat progression to see that. So once again, guys, I appreciate you guys watching. Check out our channel, and we'll see you guys in the next video. You guys have a good one, and I'll catch you next time.